Right here I have this portable espresso machine. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and show you everything it comes with, and then we're gonna try it out. I just took everything out of the box, and I have to say that the box and the packaging was really nice, especially if you're giving this for a gift, so that's good to know. This is everything that it came with. It comes with the actual portable espresso coffee machine itself right here, and then it has a couple of the accessories and the charge cord right here. I love that this is honestly the size of a thermos. The portability of this is gonna be so nice, especially if you live either an active lifestyle where you're out and doing things like hiking and camping and you want to still be able to take your espresso machine with you. Or if you're moving a lot or you're RVing or something like that, this would be such a good option for you. So I wanted to show you how this LED light indicator works. It's this circle right around the power button. And so when you turn it on, it shows how much battery you have. When the lights flash 2 times and the buzzer beeps once, that means that you have low battery and need to charge this, but I just took this off the charger. And then when the lights flash 2 times and the buzzer beeps twice, that means that the battery overheat protection is on and you have to wait 5 minutes to use it. But as you can see right now, we have enough battery, we're good to go. So now that this is charged up and ready to go, we're gonna go ahead and make some espresso. So we're gonna start by removing this bottom cup. Now we're gonna unscrew this portafilter. And then we're gonna remove this filter basket with a little lid on it. You can see it has a little lid on top. And now this is where we're gonna put our ground coffee. You're gonna fill it about 80% full. So you're gonna fill this about 80% full of ground coffee, and that's gonna come out to about 5 to 6 grams of finely ground coffee. So I'm actually gonna use this little scoop that it comes with and scoop some coffee into here. I have some coffee in here with this little scoop. So you can see that's about 80% full. And then I'm actually gonna tamp this coffee using this back of the scoop. So you can see that's nice and tampered down. Now I'm gonna replace this lid and we're gonna place it back on top of here. And we're gonna screw back on this portafilter nice and tight. And we're gonna put this cup back on. Now I'm gonna open up the top here, which is where your water tank is. So you can see inside here is this stainless steel lined water tank, and it has little measurements on the side for 50 milliliters and 70 milliliters, as well as a max line, so that is really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and add 50 milliliters of water. You can add either cold or hot water. Okay, you can see the water is up to the 50 milliliter mark. Now I'm gonna replace the lid to the water tank right here. So you can actually use cold water and this will heat it up for you, or you can already put hot water in and it's gonna use less battery to just make the espresso. But right now I did put cold water in here. So in order to start with cold water, you're gonna just hold and push this button for 2 seconds. And if I were to be using already hot water, I would just double click that power button. So what this is going to do is it's actually going to start to boil the cold water first, and then it's gonna extract the hot espresso automatically, right down here in this cup. Okay, I'll check back in with you when it starts making the espresso. So I really like that it actually shows the progression of the boiling water. You can see right here, it started at the first light and now it is on to the end. So we know that the water is almost boiling. Okay, nice. So that only took a couple of minutes to get the boiling water. All right, our espresso is made. All right, now we just need to take off this top part and we have our espresso already in this cup. Okay, this is perfect. We have our espresso right here. All you need to do is add whatever you want to make it a latte, to make it a mocha, just add a little bit of cream. At the point where you actually put the ground coffee into the little ground coffee holder, you can actually replace that piece with this piece right here, and this is going to fit those Nespresso pods. So if you wanted to make your espresso drink with even less hassle, you could definitely do that as well. And that wouldn't change any of the other steps. Okay, the last step then is just gonna be to clean this out. You're just gonna rinse this out in warm water, each of these separate pieces, and then you're good to go for the next time. Honestly, the process was super easy to do from start to finish. I feel like this is gonna be perfect if you don't wanna sacrifice your espresso beverages but you still want to be on the go or to be packing small. Now that we've already made an espresso using ground coffee, we're gonna go ahead and do it using these Nespresso pods. Step one is to remove this bottom cup off of this espresso machine. Next, we're going to unscrew this portafilter. This is what I use to put in the ground coffee. I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna replace it with the capsule holder. So now I'm going to take my coffee capsule, I'm gonna put it right here into this adapter. You can see I push this all the way down, you could hear a little click. Now you're gonna make sure this is pushed all the way down on here, and you're gonna place this upside down right here. And so we're just gonna make sure everything looks right here. I'm gonna make sure everything is in the proper position, that it is all sealed nice and tight, which it is. Okay, now we're gonna replace this cup on the bottom. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add my water on the top. I'm going to personally add some cold water so it will heat it up and make the espresso. You can add hot water and it will just make the process faster. Okay, you can see I just added about 50 milliliters of water in the top here. And now we're just gonna replace that lid. And if I already had hot water in here, I would just double click this power button. But since I do have cold water, I'm just gonna long press this power button. Okay. All right, now it's gonna start heating up the water and making my espresso. I'll check back in with you once it's about done. All right, so from start to finish with cold water in here, it took about 3 to 4 minutes. So I didn't have to boil any water. I didn't have to do any other prep other than put the capsule in here. So this was really nice and fast, super impressed with that. Ooh. Okay, you can see I have my espresso right here and ready to go. I'm gonna actually put it in another cup so you can see what it looks like a little bit better. All right, I'm just gonna put the espresso in this clear, tiny mug. Okay, oh, this is so exciting. I'm gonna add a little bit of cream to this. Okay, this looks so good. I'm so excited that even if you're traveling or you're camping, you don't have to give up your espresso. This is such an easy alternative to taking a whole big machine or feeling like you have to skip on your morning coffee. Overall, I think this is a super easy and very portable way to not have to give up your espresso when you're either backpacking or hiking or camping or just traveling in general. You don't have to worry about if somebody has an espresso machine, and you don't have to give up your favorite cup of coffee.